kids.
Good morning, Miss.
I want to hear the voice of English advocates. Good morning, English advocates.
Good morning, Miss.
Alright, so before we start, let everyone please stand for a prayer. May you have our one and only Prince and to lead a prayer.
Yes. And let us put ourselves in holy presence of God, in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
of words. Alright, very good. What about the circumstances? Yes?
This at in the beginning and the last end.
Right. So, but we're only gonna focus for today about the prefixes. Alright. So, when we say prefix, can you read?
It's a group of letters added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning.
Alright. It's really understandable, right? It's a group of letters added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. Just like the example happy. When you put on,
I'm happy.
you can give another example. Ms. Fernandez, another example of prefix.
This belief.
Leave. Another one. Yes, just do it.
Inappropriate.
Alright. Yes?
Disobedient.
Alright. Yes.
Incomplete.
Right. Yes?
Disadvantage.
What about you, Ms. Kapulan?
Rewrite.
Alright. Good. So, another question. Can you read the first question?
Do you think that use of prefixes are important? Why or why not, Miss Tulog?
Right. Before that, who says that prefix is important? Who says that prefix is important? Raise your hand. Prefix is important. Those people who think that prefix is not important. Alright, now Ms. Kulod, why do you think it is important?
So I think prefixes are important because it is given already that prefixes makes the given word turn into a different meaning. So prefixes are important for you to be able to determine what word do you really intention to say to your audience, to your audience.
Thank you, Ms. Kulod. Let's give Ms. Kulod the wow wow. Wow wow. And wow wow. Alright, number 2. Can you read?
Provide at least 1 to 3 words with prefixes and give 1 example each.
So you have to give 1 sentence example. We have Ms. Kuboy. Yes? 3 words, Miss.
First is unworthy. First is unrecognizable. Third is disapproval.
Right. Unworthy. Can you give an example of a sentence using the unworthy? Miss Bahinting? Using the word unworthy.
Sentence. She is unworthy.
Right. What is the other word?
Unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. Can we have Miss Pat?
She became unrecognizable after undergoing plastic surgery.
That's a great example.
Wow.
The last word. Disapprove. Can we have Miss Kayan? Disapprove. Miss Jack. Alright, thank you. Wow, wow. Now let's proceed. So here is another definition of prefix. Can you read? Everyone?
Prefixes can, for example, create new word opposite in meaning to the word the prefix is attached to. They can also make word negative or express relations of time, place, or manner.
Right. Now why do you think it affects the time, place, or manner? Can we have Mr. Carmino? Why do you think so?
Because it establishes a new meaning of the word. So, in relation to that, it can affect anything that is maybe positive or somewhat related to mentioning a sentence or
Alright, thank you, Mr. Carmino. Let's give Mr. Carmino the wow, 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 wow. Alright. So here are the other examples of the prefixes. So for possible, so impossible. So where's the prefix here?
In letters that needs to be underlined is the letters 3 and R. Alan, sorry. And the letters